Good evening, listeners, and welcome to another brief explanation. My name is Sebastian Presley, and tonight I'd like to talk to you about something called multi-dimensional translocation. Alright, I know that sounds very complicated, so allow me to break it down a little for you, and to present a more basic explanation. I imagine most people will have seen the award-winning motion picture by the Wachowskis and their project known as The Matrix, a film that postulates that the human race is being used by a machine intelligence, and whether people are plugged into a neural network that is an almost perfect reproduction of Earth as it was before the machines came to power. And thus mankind lies dreaming, blissfully unaware that they are all being used as nothing more than an energy-producing battery. And whilst we exist in perpetual sleep, we are wired into a computer program existing inside an artificial matrix reality. I often wonder what kind of higher beings watch over our slumbering, defenceless bodies. Is there love or indifference towards us? However, listeners, I also believe that there are some who have woken from their dreamlike state, or at least become aware that reality is, in fact, nothing more than a fiction, and that these people are beginning to examine the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle that has no real reference points. And yet, I myself believe this could go further than even those people realize. For you see, I believe that not only is the Matrix real, but that there are, in fact, numerous versions of the Matrix, all running at the same time, and that every now and then these realities converge for reasons unknown, allowing translocation in some form. And I believe it's all about the neural frequencies. Either there are some kind of crossover points where frequencies share a small portion of the bandwidth, or that either by accident or design they are shared frequencies that some drug users are able to tune into, examples of which have even been described by shaman as a higher level of consciousness. Then again, it could simply be the digital effects of mind-altering drugs, changing the brain's frequency just enough that it is able to tune in to one of these other realities. Whatever the mechanics of this multi-directional translocation, or as I like to call it, traveling the multi-matrixverse, there is yet another aspect, and a growing belief that much of our popular literature and entertainment has come about through the author using a chemical agent of some type to induce the right conditions to tap into that realm, to see the world clearly in his mind's eye. How many times have we heard an artist say that their creation existed in their mind and they simply had to bring it into our physical world? And wouldn't it be lovely to think that some of our literary heroes might actually be boldly going where no one has gone before? or that somewhere someone actually believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. And perhaps the answer to life, the universe, and everything really is 42. After all, in the words of William Shakespeare himself, we are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our one life is rounded with sleep. My name is Sebastian Presley, and this has been a brief introduction to the Multi-Matrixverse.